I would like to open this episode by apologizing to Tanner's parents.
I'll tell you what. We'll cut out the beginning. We'll start it right there. Oh, man.
I'm going to look at that.
Josh is telling us about the girl-defined videos he's been watching.
Oh, dude, have you seen the one? Oh my gosh, there's a really dark girl-defined video that I spent a whole day kind of going through.
Really? Because they're usually really bright.
Mm-hmm.
Obnoxiously bright.
There's one about all of the miscarriages one of the couples has had. And it's fucked up.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah.
That's not something you need to put online.
Like that's what it looks like.
Dude, that's a red rocket.
Whoa.
And so the one at SeaWorld, because it was this one. It was a killer whale. It just in their hand. They're standing up. I assume. I mean, he's like bent over a little bit, but he's like probably at least 5 feet.
Listeners, you have one of two options right now. You can imagine a whale's dick, or you can take the time to pause it and look it up.
Look, we'll leave you a couple of seconds here to...
Just go to my Twitter.
I mean, you can look it up while you listen still.
Oh, man. Oh. Can we move on to... something. Anything.
Hey, welcome back to the Channel 3 podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Bailey.
Well, we actually introduced ourselves.
That was the smoothest introduction.
And who are y'all? Now it's ruined.
I'm still Tanner.
I'm Josh.
I'm Matt.
Oh, hey, Matt's here.
Matt's still here.
Matt's back.
You do not get any
with
chips.
A brand new invention.
That's what I thought, punk.
Sorry, Tanner's parents.
Sorry,
I think the one will do.
No, I'll keep doing it throughout the episode. That's going to be the name of the episode by the end of this recording.
Y'all have to stop calling out names for me to name the episodes, because you know I'm going to do it.
Name it now. This one's called Bailey's Super Cool. Probably our coolest friend that we have.
I'm going to pass on that one.
My
Just
news.
Make that the name of y'all's podcast.
Where should I put the... Yeah, we got a name for y'all's podcast.
I thought we already had a name. I'm perfectly fine with the Positively Negative
in
podcast.
his own words.
Honestly, if y'all don't take
Matt's
it, I will.
not married to any of the names so far.
I'm also just kind of an indecisive person, so at one point we're just going to have to pick something and stick with it, which I feel
think
like
y'all already picked something.
The Positively Negative podcast, it's just like we're not offending anybody with that name.
I mean, then again,
so it's not good enough. We have to offend somebody.
They were the Nerd Grind, and now our Channel 3 pod. You can rebrand sometime.
Yeah, we only lost half our viewers and had to redo everything. It cost me money out of pocket. It was a real nightmare.
I'm fine with the Positively Negative. I don't see anything wrong with that.
I really like the way it looks. What's the damn word? Like TPN
abbreviated?
Yeah, I really
it's
like
good.
how it looks abbreviated.
You got to speak up a little bit though.
Okay, I'll move closer.
Okay, I'll move. And speaks quieter. Okay, I'll move closer.
Yeah.
ASMR. Yeah, TPN. I like it. I think we should stick with it.
Have y'all done any channel artwork or anything yet?
We looked into it, so it's just gonna be like,
I just found like a fucking stock image of a plus sign and then a division and then a minus sign.
So
honestly,
like
if I still had Illustrator, I would definitely do it for you
But
guys.
I mean, that's just like the basic outline of it. We can do it from there. Something involving a plus and a minus, I assume.
It'll just be like
I'll send you guys
Mr.
the
Negative
links for like the logo apps I use and stuff.
I don't know.
For us.
Because like, okay, what? Again,
I'm only asking
topics?
because I need this artwork from y'all.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
we can make it happen.
Yeah,
now
like,
that I know that we're trying to do this, we
yeah,
can make it happen.
Yeah.
So, but what's the topics? Because like, if anything, like
it's
in my head,
hip-hop, but we also talk about some. I don't know.
I'll say it's very similar to this, but with I guess less focus on video games.
Yeah. Because I don't know. In my
how
head,
is that possible? We barely focus on that. That's how we market ourselves,
because
but
we don't focus on video. We do talk about video games, though.
I would say he's right. Hip hop is a big thing. Sometimes
Yeah.
we talk about movies. Sometimes we talk about not
hip hop movies.
Hip hop movies.
8
Dude,
Mile.
We're definitely going to talk
There's
about
other ones.
mid
never
90s.
seen.
I can't think
for
of
my
any
next
off the
one.
top of
Oh,
my
yeah.
head.
Fast and Furious.
That's not a hip hop movie.
Not to you.
Juice.
Grease.
Juice.
that chance.
How
movie
has
Slice.
there not been
Slice.
a
Is that
hip hop
hip-hop,
remake
though,
of
or is
Grease
it
yet?
just-
You mean Step Up?
No,
Oh.
I'm talking a shot-for-shot hip-hop remake of Grease.
Keep John Travolta. Recast
How-
everybody else. Let's go.
Put John Travolta in blackface. Recast
Why?
everybody
No,
else.
No, if he can be in drag for Hairspray, he can do every role.
No,
You're
if
right,
Robert Downey
blackface
Jr. could be
drag.
in blackface, then he can do any role.
I saw an article pop up on, I think it was on YouTube, and it was like, Chance the Rapper comments on Robert Downey Jr.'s blackface in Tropic Thunder, and I was
That
like,
was Jamie Foxx.
was it? Is that who it was?
On the Joe Rogan Experience.
Yeah, and I was
He
like,
talked
well, I don't
about
want
it.
to know what he says.
No, he's cool about it because now they're doing another movie where I believe Jamie Foxx is playing a white racist cop,
Nice.
and
Oh,
Robert
hell
Downey
yeah.
Jr. plays a Mexican, and they're all just like playing like different races. And he said he's like, no, like we fuck with Robert Downey Jr. and like his character wasn't offensive. He wasn't trying to be offensive. It was just like the character he played in that. Like,
yeah. So I guess that's where the line is?
I don't know. I don't
know where the line is.
I'm not gonna try to fuck with that line.
Okay, look.
The line's there. I'll leave it there. I'm not gonna.
4 definitely not black people are going to sit here and define what is and isn't okay.
That's what
Now.
I'm saying. I'm not going to.
Okay, so here we go. Let's get started.
With what?
We're gonna get
Defining
started on defining
blackface.
this.
Okay, you go to Party City.
No, I already don't like this. I'm already going to have to cut this out.
Party City. That's white as fuck.
You guys ever watch Short Circuit as a kid?
Yeah, I've seen it.
I think I'm thinking of something else.
It's just like this VHS, or it was back in the day of VHS. It's about this fucking little robot
Yeah,
that
the
kind of
robot.
looks
Yes.
like Wall-E.
Yeah.
And there's this Indian dude in that
And
movie
he's not
who's
Indian,
a doctor
bro.
who's a white dude. He's a white dude playing an Indian dude, and back, I guess in those days that was just cool.
Was that?
Yeah.
Was that? Did they talk about that in
That was just
Isn't it-
cool back then.
Aziz
Like,
Ansari
Aziz's-
brings it up.
Yeah, in his show, right?
Yeah,
Master of
fucking
None?
Master of None season 1. He does
yeah,
bring that up.
because they want him to do the Indian voice, and he's like, "No, I'm not going to." He's like, "I'm not going to do that."
There are so many also that are, for example, let's say Tanner, if you were doing an audition and you were Korean, right? You would give me a Korean accent or something, and me, if I was like a bald-headed white director, I'm going to tell you, oh, that's not Korean enough. It's like, how the fuck would I know?
Did you see the girl who her family actually immigrated from Korea, and she did a Korean role in a movie with an accent, and everyone got mad because she doesn't have it in real life? And they're like, that's offensive. And she's like, I learned that accent at home.
yeah.
Like,
I mean, Aziz makes a really good point on the whole thing, like on Master of None. If y'all haven't watched that, you really should. It's so good.
ah.
Bailey, you're kind of quiet.
I'm always quiet.
Okay, there you go.
It's just this mic.
I'm
Yell
just gonna
the
be like
whole time.
monitoring everybody's vocal
You're
volume
too
this
quiet.
time.
For anyone just listening, which is everyone, I've set up AirPlay in the studio so everyone can see the waveforms now.
Yes.
So everyone knows exactly
I'm
how
talking
quiet
louder.
Bailey is.
Check out our Instagram. More than likely I'll make a
Turn
boomerang
me
about
up, then. I'm talking just as loud as y'all.
Okay, fine.
I have to talk louder than you guys. All right, fine. Sorry. I'm not trying to yell at you. I'm just trying to be heard on this.
it. That sounds so gay.
What do you
Just,
mean?
Let's turn Bailey all the way down. Continue the podcast as normal.
All right,
Why don't
everybody.
you just go home.
You were already up at like a 9.5.
Yeah, I know. This mic is quiet. Look at it. I'm talking just as loud as you.
Back
Well,
back on the
I have
subject
to
of
disagree.
God.
I could play the dick game.
No,
Penis!
I think, what were we on the subject of?
I've got some
That's a weird
news
dick.
if we want to get into that.
That's a huge bitch. Sorry, I got to.
Okay. News is good. News is safe.
So, are you guys familiar with that new PlayStation exclusive that just came out?
PS5?
Days Gone.
Knack 2, baby.
Knack
3 just came out today. So,
Okay, tight.
So you
Days
told-
Gone?
So,
Days Gone.
Matt, you said that you were waiting
Zombie
for
game.
reviews to
Yes.
get it,
yeah,
and then you saw the reviews and you got Persona instead.
yeah.
Tell me about the reviews. What did they say?
So, before you do this,
Okay.
I was at GameStop, and I was picking up eShop cards for Mortal Kombat, which might come up later. What was that
That's
face?
that.
eShop cards.
Yeah, for the Switch.
Oh, you
The
got it
gift
for
cards.
the Switch?
Yeah,
It's on
Why don't
Switch.
you just use a debit card?
Okay, I was wondering the same thing.
because I had stuff to trade in.
Oh,
Okay.
that makes more sense. Now.
Yeah,
Sorry.
So I did that, and they were like, "Oh, are you picking up Days Gone?" And I was like,
No.
"No." And they were like, "Oh, you haven't heard the reviews?" And I was like, "No. What? Are they good? And they were like,
No.
I don't know. I haven't heard.
You haven't heard the reviews?
This was
Me
Ethan,
either.
by the way.
Oh,
This was
Ethan,
Ethan
yeah.
saying all this.
They're not good. Honestly, I got hyped for it just a couple of days ago. The Last of Us is like my favorite game of all time.
Yeah.
So I was conservatively excited for this new game, and I
Cool.
just had a feeling that
Paul
it
Ryan
wasn't
style.
going to be so good.
I'm just over
So-
zombies, bro. I'm
That's
way
one
over
thing-
zombies.
I'm not over zombies personally, but I waited for the review embargo to lift to decide today if I was going to buy it, and it came out about how I would recommend it, between 60 and 80% out of 100.
A game with a review embargo that ends on the launch day
Yeah.
is not really setting itself up for success.
Yeah, that's true. But I was the reason I was excited is because the past
About
few
Smash
years, PlayStation has released a lot of really good exclusive titles.
Oh, definitely.
around this time. Like last year was God
My
of
game
War.
of the year the last 2 years has been a PlayStation exclusive.
God of War Horizon.
Yep.
Player
Yeah.
Persona.
So I saw the reviews and
Can't remember
immediately
what game of the year's
downloaded Persona, and then I've been playing that all day. I cannot believe that nobody has ever recommended that game to me before.
What game?
I mean, you
I
could
mean-
have talked
Persona?
to either of us, and we would have.
Persona 5.
Yeah, you should check it out.
Well, you're just.
I bought it today instead of
I've
Days
never played
Gone.
it.
And
Only
I've-
$20, guys.
yeah, dude. If I still had my PlayStation,
I'm
'cause I was
waiting
just
for
waiting
the
for it on
Switch port.
Yeah.
But
Which-
it's we'll talk about that in a second.
Yeah.
Actually, that's really it on Days Gone. Didn't,
The news is you have no news.
I guess
Well,
that's
you're
a good
saying that-
transition,
the
though.
reviews
It
just
came out.
weren't
The reviews.
what I was
Yeah.
hoping for. I feel like with the reviews that it got today, it's probably going to be
Give it a couple days.
$30 in the middle of summer.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm
So
totally cool
Put
with buying
Persona
it then.
5 on PC for crying out loud.
I'd still rather have it on Switch.
I mean, either or.
Honestly.
The Switch would be dope because then you can bring it around and keep playing.
Yeah. PC would be good because then you could do 4K and mods.
Yeah.
So
I don't know, man.
what kind of mods would you do for Persona
There is
besides nude mods?
That's the only thing I would think of, honestly.
anime titties.
Persona has everything you could want in a game. It's
Anime
got-
titties and anime dickies. Am I right?
Oh god. I hope the mics pick that up.
I don't usually use this nomenclature to describe women, but Persona 5, it's got some fine bitches. It's
Really,
got-
that flows out of your mouth like you say it all the time.
Are you
say
sure?
it-
We are misogynists on this.
Apparently.
only at Home Alone. That's it. But it's got that.
Wait,
I'm not gonna
about
say
Home
it-
Alone?
No, I'm not talking
No,
about
the mom from Home Alone.
I mean, I'm not gonna. No, you're not gonna bait me into saying this again.
She's kind of a fine
Macaulay
bitch.
Culkin?
It's
He's
got.
kind of a fine bitch.
Today we learned you and Michael Jackson shared some ideology.
Oh,
and that's...
Here's a
Sorry, too
hard
far?
transition. Macaulay Culkin, his brother, is
Kieran
in
Culkin.
Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
He's my favorite character in that movie.
Which one
yes.
was he?
He's
Is
the
Scott
gay
here?
roommate.
He just left.
He is awesome in that movie, actually.
Yeah, he's really good.
He's the only reason. I mean, I watch that movie probably like 4 times a year, and he's the main reason why I watch
Yeah.
it.
He's so good.
I remember when I bleached my hair that a lot of people told me I looked like the vegan from Scott Pilgrim.
Yes. Hey, that's good though. That guy, he ended up playing a superhero in a CW TV show. So
In a CW TV show, so you got some things going for
You're
you.
one of the-
That's more than I've got right
you're
now.
one of the legends of tomorrow, right there. He played one of my favorite, maybe C-list superheroes, the Atom, which is basically Ant-Man.
Yeah,
Yeah, but with guns,
but with guns.
laser guns.
I feel like Persona 5 is Ni no Kuni with guns.
Yeah, that's what. And
That's-
I don't like anything about it, and I'm really excited to get into it, but I'm not gonna do it until I have it on the Switch, and it's just not gonna happen.
Well, yeah.
I mean,
It's
it's got a part-time job simulator. You can go to school.
Tight. Man,
just high
you gotta
school
study.
simulator.
You
It's
can
high
do some
school
crossword
simulator.
puzzles. There's so much good stuff to do. Honestly, the first
Anime
time
high school simulator. there we go.
Before we get off of Days Gone, the tech demo that they did like 2 or 3 years ago when they announced it. Yeah, it was basically just them showing this is how many moving AI people we can have on a screen with the PS4's hardware. And I don't feel like that's a good setup for a game.
Look at how many people we have moving on here.
That's the
This
reason
is
I'm
as
kind
much
of
as we can do,
excited.
though. We
Yeah,
just
this
took it
is
to the
it.
top, and we were like, cool, let's
This is
make
it.
a game.
That was
Shoot 'em.
kind of the selling point for Assassin's Creed Unity, which this is a good segue. That game became free this week.
Oh yeah, I picked up my copy. Did y'all do yours?
I've had it since launch because I'm an Assassin's Creed fanboy
I
since
guess
for life.
on Steam or what?
Whatever there you play.
Yeah,
They made it
Yeah.
free in
That's
honor of Notre Dame.
that's right. Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
That was
I don't
one
like
of-
Assassin's Creed too much, honestly.
They are using the model from Assassin's Creed to help in rebuilding the Notre Dame after the fire.
That's cool.
Yeah.
They raised, so the building itself costed cost.
Costed.
Accosted.
You're right.
I don't
first time.
speak English.
The building
Costed.
accosted someone.
That too. So that was a total of 200 million, but the GoFundMe that they made already raised more than 1 billion.
So, I don't know if this is an unpopular opinion or not, but like
I don't care about it.
that
Those-
money could be doing something else.
It's the same thing
like
for
I
when
could
they
have that money.
Does
Yeah.
the Catholic
You know what
Church
I can do
need
with that money?
any more
I
money?
feel
And
like
that's
they
the
have a
thing.
pretty good
Oh
amount of
my
money.
God.
They
Don't get me
do.
started.
They
on
have
It's
a-
the same thing. I'm
fucking
not gonna
religion.
get
They
into it.
live in a city of gold that's its own country.
People raise money for the fucking wall. Come on. Anyways,
That was hilarious.
that was
Trump was like, we have to build a wall, and communism is bad,
what cracked
but no
me-
one will pay for my wall, so we all need to come together and pool our resources
what
to
cracked
pay
me
for my
up,
anti-communism wall.
the creators of Cards Against Humanity bought land so he could not.
Yeah, that's right.
My favorite.
Those guys are funny.
Those some funny
Yeah,
guys.
funny dudes.
Persona 5 segue
Yeah.
right now. Persona 5R happened yesterday.
Yes.
The trailer came out. It's basically deluxe Persona 5.
Yeah.
They added a
So
bunch of content.
It's DLC then.
I don't think it's DLC. They're putting it out as like the deluxe edition.
It kind of seems like a total rework of the game.
Yeah, I guess so. It's just I don't know how they're gonna add. So for Persona 5 Royal, they're introducing a new character for
A
those.
couple new characters, yeah.
Well, playable wise.
Oh, well, so far as we know.
Yeah.
One, yeah.
So essentially, if
Do
you
we
guys
know her
haven't
name?
played it already, the breakdown of it, yeah, it was in the trailer.
Let me look up her name.
I think it was Kasumi something.
I think you might be right.
So essentially, for those who haven't played the game, Persona 5 is a turn-based JRPG, full anime style. Honestly, really amazing. Game of the year for me about 2 years ago. So, the story itself takes place in it's probably modern day Japan.
Rural
Yeah,
Wisconsin.
it's modern day.
Yeah. Would you say it's 7 characters? I can't remember. Playable.
Ren, Ryuji, Morgana, Anne, Mikoto, Haru, Morgana, and the new one, and then also Akechi. So 9.
Okay, so 9
I
now.
think you counted Morgana twice.
I think you did too, to be honest.
Did I?
I don't
Yeah,
know. Anyways,
I don't know.
8 or 9 characters you can play at this point.
Morgana, Ren.
They
Haru,
basically have
Mikoto,
the ability
Anne,
to enter people's
Ryuji.
hearts. And when they enter their hearts,
Akechi, Haru.
it's more
Yeah,
of,
you're right. Maybe
for
I did
example,
count Morgana twice.
one for your first stage you go to, the gym coach sees the school as his own castle. So when they enter his heart, they see the school as a castle and the way he runs it. When you defeat the characters, the main bosses, you basically have them confess to all the sins and the lies that they've done to make them a better person. It's not just about that, but there's more to it. But anyways, the way they're adding this new character, it has me a little iffy. I'm 100% for it, don't get me wrong. But I don't know how they're going to add her in. Because if they're revamping the whole game, then sure, I'll pay another, $60 for it.
Kasumi Yoshizawa.
There you go.
Yeah, you were right.
I don't like her persona design.
Yeah,
I mean, not the design of her
her-
persona, because we don't know it yet.
Her masked form.
Exactly.
Yeah, it just looks like Makoto's mask. Like a weird.
This all sounds
Longer.
like nonsense.
I think that she might be a new problem for them as well,
Yeah.
because the first Persona 5R thing they showed was her saying that she doesn't like the Phantom Thieves.
Yes.
She could be just lying to Akechi because she was talking to Akechi about it,
Yeah.
but we'll see. Maybe she's like on his side.
Because yeah, she did say that she likes what they do, just not how they do it.
Yeah.
And so that got me thinking, well, how does she know how they do it then? So of course she's going to be a playable character.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. But then we go from Persona 5R to Persona 5S. S is Scramble, I believe.
It's called Scramble.
It's basically Persona
Strike.
Warriors.
Yeah, it's a Dynasty Warriors-esque
I
game.
don't like it.
I do. I think it's cool.
I just don't like the gameplay. It's too boring for me.
It's like, I like the idea as an extra game. What else were we going to get out of it besides a Persona 2D fighter?
I mean,
I think it's a different. It's going in the right direction of doing something new.
It's the direction that Nintendo's been going to, because we have Dynasty Warriors, well then Hyrule Warriors came out, and then Fire Emblem Warriors came out. So it makes sense. I just am not a fan of it.
Yeah.
If it's continuously hack and slash like 100 people at a time and you don't really do anything,
it's going to be. I'm going to get it just because it's on the Switch. I need more games for the Switch. And it's Persona 5, so I'm going to like playing as all the different characters in real-time action game. That'll be cool. I'm probably not going to play that long on it.
Yeah.
Because I got the One Piece Warriors game.
Did you really?
On PlayStation a long time ago. And it was fun at first, but yeah, I got bored of it.
Exactly.
It's the same thing over and over.
So yeah.
But it can be fun with a friend.
It's supposed to come out in Japan at least on Halloween this year. But it might not come to the West until 2020.
That's Persona 5R, right?
So
R is gonna, they said that for America or Western is not gonna come out till 2020.
Yeah. So yeah, so Matt, you started it. What do you think?
I'm super into it. This is gonna be kind of a weird segue. We might have talked about this before, but have you guys seen Twin Peaks?
Yes.
See, I haven't.
Yeah, it's a lot of inspiration from it. But not only that, but it's just like inspiration of overall. Because when you play the game more and more, each character has their own persona, and they can transform when you max out their confidants. It's basically your bond with them.
Yeah.
Their persona transforms into a whole other thing.
Confidence.
And no, it's something else. They transform into a whole other thing with a whole other name, and you can literally transform or trace that back to what the actual meaning from it is. And yeah, Twin Peaks has a lot to do with it in a sense.
I feel like I see it more and more just how much Twin Peaks influences. I feel like anime specifically.
Because of Tokyo Ghoul?
Yeah, that last episode of the first season of Tokyo Ghoul and the Velvet Room that you go to in Persona 5 just bears so much resemblance to the Red Room from Twin Peaks. It's I'm in love with the game as of right now.
I'm sure you'll only like it more as it goes on.
For sure.
Yeah, I wasn't anticipating much. I was just expecting, like, I played Ni no Kuni, the first one, and I was kind of expecting a similar experience, but this is way more engaging.
I never played Ni no Kuni.
It's pretty good.
But yeah, I played 6 hours and I'm super engaged to the story. I've spent the last couple hours just trying to make money to buy more gear so I can do this fucking palace correctly.
So yeah, it's gonna be, again, like what I said, I spent a day like in the game time going through the entire palace. If I had to grind a little bit, I'll do that. Spend the rest of the days outside doing a part-time job, getting money, because you can do that during the palace. But yeah, no, it's super easy to go through. Just make sure, if anything, I would recommend if you're outside of the palace, just build up your bonds, because it'll make them so much stronger, especially with abilities.
Yeah, I haven't been focusing so much on bonds as I have like studying.
Nice.
And like
If you
upgrading
max
my
out,
skills.
yeah, if you max that out too, it gives a lot of more opportunities in the world. What cool thing I like is that when you're outside of the palaces, you can just press little touchpad, and it gives you the stats of what the world did. Like, 96% of this did this. Yeah. It's a pretty easy guide to go by. But of course, if you want to do something else, you can do something else.
I try to look at that to specifically avoid what everybody else did.
Yeah.
Because whenever that option was first available to me, it was whenever they gave me free time to do whatever I wanted after school.
Yeah.
And it was like 78% of the people went straight to the palace, and I was like, nah, fuck that.
Yeah, I think the first time I played it, it took, like, the whole game, it took me 100 hours, and I was level 80. The second time I played through it, it was 80 hours, and I was still level 80. That kind of just shows you, like, even if you know the quick tricks, you're still going to spend about the same amount of time.
which is good, especially for how much is it? $20?
$20 right now instead of the 60 that I bought it for.
Because I've said this before, but I always go by the $1 an hour method.
Yeah.
If I spend $20 on a game, I better at least spend 20 hours on it.
I'm the same with clothes, except for days.
Oh, I've been wearing, yeah. Yeah, I'm fine with that.
You wore that shirt last week too.
Yeah, I do like this shirt a lot. I just watched it. Smells good.
Super proud of myself for go ahead and because I was kind of ambivalent about buying Persona 5 because it's not typically the type of game that I play. Days Gone is definitely more in my lane.
But you took a risk.
Yeah.
What does ambivalent mean?
It's like you want to like it, but you kind of hate it.
I'll say it's like unsure.
Yeah.
Unsure.
I like to put it simply for Bailey.
I like hanging out with Matt because he always says words like that, and I just say, "What does that word mean?"
Yeah.
And then he tells me. So I learn a new word every day.
I learned that word in high school,
cool.
and I use it for like a good amount of my vocabulary back in the day.
Yeah, I don't know a lot of like big words like that.
No,
so.
yeah.
Want to know where I learned?
Watch some presidential speeches. He has good words. He has the best
Wrong.
words.
I like George W. Bush. He made up words.
Strategery. I learned the word ambivalent from 21 Jump Street.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whenever he fucking whenever Channing Tatum jumps in front of Jonah Hill to take the bullet from him, he's like, "Holy shit, he took a bullet from me," and Channing Tatum. So I'm feeling kind of ambivalent about that. Ever since then, that's like one of my favorite comedies. I use that word all the time.
Movie. So Persona 5S, I'm kind of stoked for it. I'm kind of let down at the same time because I was really hoping for a Switch port.
Switch. But that's the thing too. Like Best Buy legitimately leaked it.
Yeah, so there's still a chance with Persona 5R because I guess they didn't say.
It has to be, yeah.
I really hope it is.
To be fair, retail companies do just, like, they prepare for stuff whether it's going to happen or not, just so that they're not caught off guard when it gets announced.
Yeah, Best Buy has been, like, our best leaking source for the past couple months.
They gave away the model for Joker, like, a couple weeks before he came out, so we could finally see what he looked like.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it's not a bad thing, to be honest, because you don't look at a company like that, or a company in general, besides GameStop, and be like, oh, they know what they're talking about.
Yeah.
Like, no, it was super innocent, so it's fine. Plus, we wanted it. Nintendo wasn't giving it to us. Nintendo did give us, on their Nintendo Direct, I think last year, around the time that E3 was happening.
When does E3 happen?
It's supposed to happen in the summer. It's usually,
June or July.
Because I was gonna speak about that too. Anyways, last time they gave us a quick teaser for Shin Megami Tensei 5 coming out for the Switch. So with Persona 5 being done around this time, that's gonna come out. Also, we know that
I never played
Sony isn't showing up to E3 this year. Square Enix is gonna take their slot.
Ooh.
Damn.
Yeah. So
I wonder if we'll see some Final Fantasy 16.
So that's the thing. So the director of Square Enix, when asked about like, oh, what are you guys gonna do? He kept mentioning the number 7. And so we don't know if it's like 7 things, 7 titles,
the 7 remake,
or the remake. Exactly.
They have to show something on it now.
They have to. I think they actually did give some.
It has not been taking as long as 15 at all. Yeah. So I'm not that worried about it.
They actually gave some a little extra footage on it when they talked about it too.
Okay,
you'll see
cool.
A render of Yuffie and Biggs and the rest, or Briggs and Wedge. And then it goes to how Barrett and Cloud met up on the train. That stuff.
Fuck yeah.
I want the Square Enix Final Fantasy VII announcement to be that it's all going to be one game released at the same time.
Oh, instead of episodic?
Yeah.
Yeah. I hope so too.
They won't.
Because the game is going to be literally so big.
Yeah, I'm stoked for it. I think that would be cool. I want to see some Final Fantasy 16 shit. That would be dope.
Oh, that's right.
I think they're gonna. Shadowbringers comes out for 14. I can't remember when, but they might show more of that.
Probably. I mean,
they've already shown so much, though.
If there's so much time between them, I don't think they would.
Yeah, I think they've already shown enough. They showed the new playable races. They showed the new classes.
Yeah,
they showed the new world. Like
even the new Nier.
Don't lick my leg.
The new Nier tile is actually going to show up too.
Oh yeah.
Because that's already been giving some character models away.
Cool.
But yeah, I was super excited when I found out that, we're not going to be completely let down. Like, Square is going to be in that top slot.
You got any news, Tanner?
Nope.
No
news.
Nope.
It's kind of a slow
Did Wes send us news?
No.
He just kept talking about how he's seeing Avengers right now.
I thought he sent us news.
I'm going tomorrow.
Oh, is that
Nice.
tonight?
Oh, I need to see
Marvel?
Yeah, I still haven't seen Captain Marvel. I might go do that tomorrow.
Oh shit!
Have fun.
Yeah, you should go watch it. It was good.
I'm wondering if I need to see it for Endgame or not.
Yeah, you do.
Okay,
I would.
might go do that tomorrow then.
Yeah, do that. We can try to plan a day to all go watch Endgame if y'all want to. I know our schedules are.
He's
all
gonna be
fucked.
gone like for the next 2
Oh,
weeks.
that's right.
We'll be out of town for
Well,
the
we
next 3
can.
weeks.
Yeah.
But
I have no desire.
really,
Honestly,
Really.
Yeah, but you haven't seen a lot of good movies, remember?
I like a very specific type of movie.
Yo.
Army.
we watched mid-90s separately, but that movie was so good. Off topic, sorry.
I haven't been to movies in a good while. Besides Wreck-It Ralph 2, and that was the last time.
The last Avengers movie I saw in theaters was the first Avengers movie.
Damn.
That was a good one.
Do you just not care about the hero stuff? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
It's not
I
a bad
guess
thing.
It's kind of, I just got burnt out on it. Like, I was so obsessed with Iron Man. I watched the first 3 Iron Man movies, and I think Iron Man 3 and Avengers were just, I was like, yeah, whatever.
It makes sense.
Iron Man 3,
Iron Man 3 was bad.
Yeah, it was fucking bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, all I had was Persona, Shin Megami Tensei, the Square Enix taking over the slot. That's all I had.
Dude, I wonder if they'll talk about Kingdom Hearts 3 DLC.
They actually were talking, speaking of that, Nomura had an interview saying that the DLC is going to come a lot faster, and so is Kingdom Hearts 4.
So,
Critical Mode.
dope.
It's finally out.
Dope. So, also Nomura did some designing. I might have talked about this already. He did some designing on Final Fantasy XIV's new boss, or new trial, and it looks so cool. It looks like Aqua, kind of like Aqua-esque character. She has like long blue hair.
Before Darkness or after?
Before,
Okay.
it's
like her original
She just
concept.
has like features from Aqua. Kind of looks like Aqua, but she uses like this giant fucking hammer. And I was like, damn, that looks cool. You seen Seven Deadly Sins?
Of course.
Imagine what's her face with a hammer.
Deanne?
Yeah, Deanne and Aqua mixed. Like, that's kind of what
Okay.
the character looks like. She looks dope. It's super Nomura, like, looks straight out of Kingdom Hearts, but
So excited. But yeah, he said it's going to become a lot faster than we think because, I mean, we were waiting all this time because of all the lawsuits that we're going through from the content that they wanted to put in. But now that he's separate, Virum Rex, a lot of more work going to be on that. Again, DLC wise. He didn't really say specifics because, of course, this Nomura, but I'm super excited. So.
Yeah, I feel like that could be indicative of a Kingdom Hearts 4 like teaser at E3.
Probably, but if there
they
is,
will, dude.
I think it's too soon.
They will, because it's always too soon.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what Square Enix has not learned, and they probably never will. Just because they're known for it now, and they're like, well, the people want to see it.
Yeah, I guess if they
Which
do, I
is
won't be
cool.
surprised.
It gets
They
us
can show
hyped,
the
but
teaser.
then the
It's not
hype
like
dies
the game's
down.
going to be out this decade.
Yeah.
Well, it's 2019, so that's not really...
Next decade.
All right, Matt. But yeah, and then besides that, have y'all seen or y'all haven't played into the Mortal Kombat, right?
Not yet. No.
Not yet. When do
Because
that?
It's
I played the
downloaded.
beta of it because Norman gave me a code, but you didn't use it, so I took it.
Yeah.
And then
I
yeah,
did enter it.
I watched. He gave me another one. I watched the full. It was about 3.5 hours of the cutscenes. It was actually pretty good. Like the
Story-wise?
yeah. The ending.
Don't say anything.
it
I
was-
haven't played it.
It was very.
I wouldn't care for spoilers on a Mortal Kombat story.
It
I'm
was-
interested in the stories.
It was very
Oh,
cop out.
I never was.
I'll just say it was very much of a cop out.
Yeah.
I liked it. It was like but I mean the combat gameplay wise, it's a normal Mortal Kombat game.
Yeah, definitely.
They didn't add any new
I'm gonna
technique.
suck at it.
They didn't add any new technique, but they only changed not the fatality, but the X-ray. Because how 8 and 9 had the X-ray where you just pull those 2 triggers.
Yeah.
Now you can only use that once per battle, not per
Okay.
round or anything, or like your meter. Yeah, you can use that only if your health is
Kind of reminds me about, like, if your health is low, too.
If your health
just like
is-
Tekken 7.
Exactly. But you can only use it once per battle. Actually, yeah, that was it. Just kidding. Oh, it's been a minute since I played that.
Okay.
And then what else? Dragon Ball Z Fighters Goku GT was announced.
Yeah, we talked about that already.
Then that's it.
And then that's it. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you
No,
off
you're
like
good.
that, but I always hate saying the same thing on podcasts, like
No,
the
yeah.
couch off thing we did last week, and I was
Yeah.
like, wait, I really talked about that? I did.
Yeah, you did. That's cool.
Yeah, they released some more videos and trailers. It's like a 30-second one, of course. So we have one more character to wait on. Don't know who it is. Has to be Vegeta. What if it's Baby?
I hope it's not Baby. I'm kind of... Actually, no. I was going to say... Because who is it so far? It's
We have
Videl?
Jiren, Videl, Goku GT, Mystery, Gogeta Super Saiyan Blue, and Broly.
Okay, I hope it's Kefka.
Yeah, Kefla will be a good job.
Well, because, like, Kefla and Khalifa fused.
Ooh, what
Like,
if
I
it,
hope it's them.
What if it was
Khalifa?
either... Because if
Yeah,
they put
Khalifa.
if they put GT in it, what if they put Sin Shenron or Super 17?
They should just, like, make a new design and, like, blow
A brand new
everyone's
character.
mind and do fucking, Go Tanks older.
No.
Imagine.
What if they put Monaka in there?
That'd be
You
crazy.
Can't do that.
Yeah, I know. I'm just thinking about it.
Just lick the chip. There you go.
No.
Here's a terrible segue. You guys are familiar with Brockhampton.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so Dom, he's one of the rappers from the group. He, yesterday, whenever Mortal Kombat, I guess, came out, did it come out
Yeah.
early for people who paid more?
No, it just came out. Oh, people get like given the game depending on like, if they like sponsored by it or...
I guess he watched a bunch of the game, or the cutscenes,
Yeah.
like you, and he was tweeting out spoilers, like,
Yeah.
all day
I saw
yesterday.
it Saturday. Yeah, Saturday night.
That's fucked up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
people
you don't
were
do that.
pissed. They were like, dude, what the fuck? He was like, oh, dude, no one even mains Jax. It's like, well, I don't really know that much about Mortal Kombat. The last one I played was like PlayStation 1.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh, I've played some of the newer ones for sure.
Yeah.
I like them.
They're fun. I just never a game where I'm like, I'm gonna get good at this.
Yeah.
The last fighting game I got good at was Injustice, which I guess is almost like
Y'all
a
should
Mortal
play.
Kombat.
It's
Y'all
the
should
same-
play
We
against
should.
each other because he's good too. He's
Yeah.
really
I
good.
haven't played in probably 4 months. But
I'm not good. I played in high school, and I just played Aquaman because he was so easy to be good
fucking
with.
cheap.
Yeah, he could just fuck people up with Aquaman.
There's nothing cheap
Sorry,
about being a
yeah.
zoner.
Foot your butt.
Just get good at it.
Yeah.
So we want to
I mean,
use
that's
this as
that's
a-
your play style with Smash too, though. You just play
Yeah.
zoners, which is
That's what I like.
that's what it is. Because
But-
once you get in, they're fucked.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
it's hard
that's
to.
true.
The rest are yours, I believe. Yeah.
I guess we should. When we do Josh's AR points, and then
Then we can move to
Check out Mortal
Kombat.
Kombat.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
so. I guess we should explain what we're going to do. Mortal Kombat has been downloading in the background through this whole thing,
Yes,
and we're going to go play it and then come back and talk about it
because we want to.
because we want.
Because we want.
But
good
Josh
content
has
for
to be
y'all.
up early.
I'm
Yeah.
taking away from my Persona 5 time tonight to play Mortal Kombat that I haven't played in like a decade.
Yeah,
So that's fine.
But I'm okay with that.
Okay, good.
Because it's Mortal Kombat.
it's for the
Yeah.
it's for the podcast. We're
And
doing
you-
it for the cast.
And there's a lot of hype around this game. Also, there's a lot of controversy around it, and I feel like we have kind of glazed over that. Have you guys seen what I'm talking about?
I haven't seen any of the
Not in this
controversy.
particular one. I mean,
People-
in general, I remember.
Mortal Kombat
The
in
early
general has
ones.
always been controversial.
Nah, people are kind of pissed this time around. Well, there's two main reasons
There's
people are pissed
a
about this.
lot of over monetization so far.
That's one of them.
That's just from buying it on the eShop. I've seen it was like you might also like, and it was all of the DLC. And I went ahead and bought Shao Kahn because he's at like a day one pre-order bonus.
Yeah.
And then it was like the first DLC is already unlocked, and it's a skin for Johnny Cage, and it's like $3, and you have to buy the $40 pass, and it's like they have 15 DLCs lined up,
Fuck
and it's
that.
looking like they're all going to be skins.
It's typically
seems
how
like-
how those games work, though, because it was the same for Injustice for a while.
Yeah,
you just buy
I'm
season
not-
but
passes.
Injustice,
I'm not
like
about it.
It was not to
Injustice
this
has
degree.
fighter packs, which is cool.
I can't say much because if we got skins in Smash, I'd probably buy them all.
Someone on
I mean, that's
Reddit,
why they come with the characters, though.
Yeah.
Someone on Reddit said it was going to cost like $6,400 to unlock all the skins.
I mean, that's how it
So
is,
that's
yeah.
the other
Abilities
thing
and
is,
stuff.
and Injustice had this
What?
too. Injustice had it too with the, or Injustice 2 had it. with the armor system, they have a whole bunch of new things you can get, and it's all in random drop loot boxes.
Yeah. No.
Yep. But in Injustice, it was fine because I have like 900 loot boxes unopened on Injustice, and I already have all my builds set the way I want them.
Cool.
The other half, which is laughable, I was on Metacritic after the review started coming through, checking them out. There's a lot of dudes that are blaming the SJWs for how clothed the women are in this Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, I remember that because they released the Sonya character model when they announced the casting, and I remember everyone was like, "Why is she wearing a fucking shirt?"
What, bro?
Who are these people?
Chill. It's time to chill. Jesus.
Although, to
watch
be fair,
porn. What the fuck?
To be fair, I did watch about an hour of it was every fatality ever from 1 to XL, and it was like there were times when I was like, "Is this porn? What am I watching?" So it was quite a jarring change for them to be wearing a shirt.
Yeah.
Whatever. I don't
guess
care.
I on the lowest degree, I get it, but at the same time, is this why you're review bombing this game?
Is this the hill you want to die
Fuck
on?
this game, bro.
Precisely.
This game sucks. She's wearing a shirt. Are you kidding? What else
this
sucks
is
about it?
SJW.
The game's good. It's fun to play.
Yeah. If that's your
too much
thing and
clothes.
you're
But fuck
upset
this
about
game.
it, okay.
Yo, it's all SJW propaganda. That's really what it is.
Yeah. Man, can you believe they cast women to play the female characters? Absurd.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ. God
damn.
I guess
That's supposed to be a prepubescent boy in a dress.
I guess we're
gonna play now.
do.
Yeah, we are.
We're gonna let Josh do his AR points and stuff.
Oh, I don't have
How could
any.
I forget.
Oh, well, that was easy.
Well,
Yeah.
he's wearing a Persona 5 shirt, so I'll give him 4 points.
Thank you.
I'll give you 5 points.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go 0. I haven't
All right.
I haven't played the game yet.
Guys, just vote for me later or take my vote in. Tanner got a 0.
I guess I deserve that.
Game.
All right. We'll be back in a little bit.
Shout out.
All right. Are we back?
We are back.
Back.
Wait,
Let's-
Matt, which one are you?
I'm 4.
Okay, you're a little quiet.
Okay, I'll stay really close to the mic.
Okay.
Let's talk about Mortal Kombat now that we've played it.
For God, what was that? 6 hours? I feel like we're definitely well versed enough to talk about it.
Yeah, I beat the campaign. It's good.
It was pretty brutal, but
Okay, we played each other 3 times each.
Some might say that it was fatal.
Oh my god. Or brutal.
or animal.
So I was the only one to pull off a brutality and a fatality.
That's true.
But it was weird. They were both... The brutality was all luck. The fatality was just weird to do.
Many failed attempts.
Yeah, definitely. What do y'all think? What do y'all think about the game?
I like it. I actually like it better than the last one.
Yeah, I mean, it's Mortal Kombat. To me, it's always gonna... It feels the same.
Yeah.
It's cool that they added, the Tekken 7 thing in, where once you get low enough, you get your fatal blow.
See,
thing.
I don't like that. I like the meter system.
Yeah. Well, you like Injustice, so...
Yeah.
But I kind of like that more, because it's like a, oh shit button. I'm about to lose, so let's do this. I kind of like that it adds that into it. You could still block it. You could still dodge it quite easily. Other than that, the game is fun.
Sort of like a redemption arc to you getting your ass kicked.
Yeah, exactly what it is.
Well, let's do some damage.
And it can burn, about half the meter?
Yeah.
So...
Yeah. It's a fun game. I don't see myself getting into it. I'm probably not going to buy it, but I'll play it over
I'll
here.
get into it, yeah.
I'll play it while I'm over here, but...
I bought it on digital specifically so that I wouldn't have to get up and change the
out.
cartridge. So that
Nice.
when we're doing Smash, which is what we end up doing here pretty much all the time.
I know, I'd like to play
we can
some
be
Smash tonight, but I've already got my Smash in for the night, so...
Yeah. But that, then we can be like, hey, let's switch over to Mortal Kombat for a little bit.
Yeah. I never showed y'all that video, did I? The PAX Cringe one?
You
I
did.
haven't
this
seen
is
it.
literally
I
the
want it.
third time.
This
you
is the
brought
third
it
That
time
I've
you've
talked
mentioned
about
it.
it, but I never showed you, so I'll show you
All right.
when we're done
Okay.
this time, before I leave.
But yeah, no, I really liked it.
I think it's cool.
I think the Switch port gets a bad rep already because it doesn't look as good as the other ones, obviously. But I don't think it looked bad.
It looks fine. I'm surprised there's so much blood in it.
I don't care so much about graphics, just as long as it plays the same.
Yeah. And I didn't notice any like frame rate skips or anything like that.
Everything seemed fine.
Yeah.
It makes me think back to that Mortal Kombat 10 E3 trailer, though, and just like how fucking cinematic that shit looked.
Yeah.
Well, the trailer for this one was awesome.
Who had a song on it? 21 Savage had a song on the trailer.
It dropped during the Game Awards.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
It was really good, yeah. I like what they've done with some of the characters. I think they look pretty cool. I think I'm the only one in the room that has like love for the old ones.
Literally, Mortal Kombat was the first game I've ever played, ever.
So, I always complain when we go to CC's here, because every CC's I've ever been in my life has had a Mortal Kombat machine, and that's what I would go do. And the one here doesn't. It just has claw machines.
Damn.
Yeah, but
Dude, I want to check out that CC's. I used to go to CC's so much. This is a weird segue.
We were doing it as we're doing it as like a weekly thing before we recorded for a while, but
yeah, I think I showed up like once to it, but you, Caitlin, and Josh would go quite a bit.
Yeah.
I eat a lot of pizza, but back in high school, I remember me and my friends would make a thing of it, going to CC's, getting...
Yeah, make a day out of it. You know?
You could just chill there.
Don't leave until you hate yourself.
They don't just have pizza, so I'm fine with it.
Yeah,
I'll go.
They have pretty good desserts. I like their desserts a lot.
Yeah, yes. They have the little Cinnabon things. Those are pretty good. I like the pasta. I'll eat pasta all day.
We're back to a food podcast.
Yeah, there we go. Blue Apron sponsor us.
Nothing compared to Blue Apron. I mean, they put out some great stuff at Blue Apron.
Well, we could talk about it when they sponsor us.
True. But yeah, no, overall, I mean, I really liked it just based on that. I'm glad that I bought it because I was a little iffy about it.
Because we got Jump Force and it was fucking bad.
Yeah, so I'm glad I bought it. I'm stocking up on Switch games for the trip. I think that's going to be a good one.
Are you?
Yeah, definitely. You can play the whole story.
Yeah.
Did you ever play Dragon's Dogma?
No, but I saw that something about it recently.
Dragon's Dogma, kind of like
pretty good.
Shadow of the Colossus.
Nah, it's honestly kind of like if Dark Souls wanted to be Skyrim, in my opinion. It's
so like which part of Dark Souls?
The combat, and then with Skyrim.
The challenge of Dark Souls with the world building of Skyrim?
I wouldn't say the challenge necessarily, but I guess honestly this is going to be kind of a cop-out, but like the aesthetic, it's very dark and gloomy world, and the combat is kind of difficult, but it is way more RPG in the sense of like Skyrim, because there's so many different skill trees that you can go through.
Open world?
Yeah.
Okay.
The thing about the open world, though, it is at the very beginning, it's kind of hard to traverse and really explore. But then once the game opens up, there's a lot of different opportunities. There's a lot of really big bosses, and it's like $30 right now on the Switch. And
yeah,
I have a road trip coming up in about a month, and I'm definitely planning on purchasing that for that because I enjoyed it on the 360.
Man, I'm so glad I got a Switch now that I have this trip coming up.
It's so
that's
portable.
The other thing. I had so I dipped out of Mortal Kombat around Trilogy. I didn't really play like Annihilation or that one. I came back in around 9. The one that was just called Mortal Kombat. It was like when they rebranded when
I can't
NetherRealm
remember.
picked it up. And I bought that one on the PS Vita.
Ooh, yeah.
And that was where I got good at that game, was on the PS Vita.
Yeah.
So that's where I hopped back in. And this, on the Switch, I have a feeling is going to feel a lot like that.
Yeah, definitely. Man.
Except hopefully a little more powerful.
You think they'll add Joker into Mortal Kombat? Imagine.
Joker from DC?
That's
that would
a possibility.
Be funny. That would be even funnier. They're like, Joker's coming to Mortal Kombat, but then it's Joker from DC.
But he has the mask. Oh yeah, I liked it. What'd y'all think?
I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I haven't seriously played a Mortal Kombat title in literally probably since the PlayStation 2 or PlayStation 1.
Yeah.
So I played
I can
here.
see myself getting into this one.
Yeah. I like it. It reminds me a lot of Injustice. That was the last really big fighter game that I got into. Obviously, Injustice.
I got way too into Injustice 1 and 2.
And I feel like, it's Mortal Kombat. I guess, if it isn't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah.
And they've definitely adhered to that.
And it's like it went through, because when it came out, it was so brutal that it was getting hate. And they were like, and they had to censor it, and they put in the cheat code to turn the blood back on and all that stuff. And it was this big thing. And then it got to being silly, where people were playing them ironically, because they were like, games had caught up at that point to that level of gore. Yeah. And it was like, look, Mortal Kombat, it's so campy. And then now I feel like it's kind of unironically just becoming fun again. You know? Like I said, they're not taking it too seriously. It's just fun.
Yeah.
That's all games are. They're just fun.
Well, I like it, but I don't see myself getting into it. Probably just keep playing Smash.
Yeah, figured.
One big thing for me about it that I feel like was introduced in Injustice, or maybe even sooner, is I guess the simplicity of the combos, how you can sort of pick them up if you just press the pause screen and go over them for a couple of seconds.
Yeah, and it's one of those things where if you've played another Realm fighting game, back forward, down back, and down forward, and then one of the inputs.
Yeah.
That'll do most of your stuff.
Yeah. And that's why I hated Street Fighter.
Yeah. I can't remember any of the Street Fighter combos.
It was like hard just to be hard. Like, there's all these insane inputs that you gotta put in to do a Hadouken, and I did not fuck with it.
Forward roll, light jab. That's all Hadouken
that's all it is.
But yeah, and I saw in the settings where they had you could turn on a different control scheme where it had the tilt, like the diagonal control inputs.
Okay.
So those are off by default, but you can turn on, like, instead of down forward, it'll just be that direction, which is good if you're playing with stick.
Yeah, that is cool.
I had to switch to D-pad inputs. I tried playing with stick in the beginning.
I was only playing with stick till I saw you were playing with D-pad, and then when I was trying to do the fatality, I only used the D-pad. I liked it more.
Yeah, when it comes to fighting games like that, I prefer just sticking to the D-pad. I don't fuck with the stick. There's just too much.
I use it in Injustice because I roll all of my combos.
Yeah.
Like all the down back combos and stuff.
Yeah.
So, and that game would let you do it where you could just kind of roll the stick.
Did you play Xbox or PlayStation?
I grew up playing PlayStation. I got a 360 was the first Xbox I had. But I had a PS2 before that.
Yo, he's like, your cat's as big as your dog now.
Yeah.
I think it's funny that they play together.
Just like licks him.
Oh, they have so much fun. I took Marty to my hometown with me, and Earl got sad while he was gone.
Yeah. I wish Tyga had a friend, but the dogs that we have in our house, they always leave the back door open too, and I'm not trying to let Tyga outside.
Yeah.
So I'll just keep him in my room for the most part, which he has like a lot of fucking toys. He has his tree in there. Like, he has fun in there, but I just know that he needs friends. So I'm probably going to bring him over to Caroline's house because she has 4 cats at her house.
Damn.
Nice.
She has 2 and her roommate has 2. So I think he'll have a lot of fun there. But yeah, Mortal Kombat. A wrap up
going on right here.
Right here, dude.
Fatality.
Overall, I don't know. Do we do a score? What was our scoring system? It was a scale of Jump Force to...
Definitely better than Jump Force to Smash.
Jump
Force to Smash.
The end of your scale.
For me,
I think I did God of War for mine. Jump Force to God of War.
Those are like 2 completely different games, though. They need to be fighting games.
Okay. Jump Force to Injustice.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
I think it was better than Jump Force by far. I give it like, so from like a Jump Force to...
Dynamite was better than Jump Force. And I do not like
I like that
Dynamite.
Movie. So from Jump Force to Smash, I'd give it like
World War
7. Like, I can see it being really competitive, really like a good competitive fighting game, but I'm just not that into it. And it's like, I don't know, Smash, you can get so creative. With this one, I feel like you can get kind of creative, but there's only so much you can do in a 2D fighter. And,
I guess my biggest... The reason I like it is because I picked up 10 a while back. I think y'all came over the night I picked it up.
Yeah.
I played it for like 10 minutes. and I couldn't get into it because it felt really like slow and
Yeah.
heavy. And this one still feels slower than Injustice.
But still pretty quick.
But it's pretty quick, and like all the punches feel meaty.
Yeah,
you know?
definitely. All the uppercuts do so much damage.
So, we didn't talk about the fatality at all.
Yeah, we did one fatality with Kano.
I thought it was hilarious.
It was really funny.
It was
he
a
like
bar dance.
Yeah, he took a bottle, he drank it, and they smashed it over his head, then stabbed it into his neck, and then danced with him while he was bleeding out of his neck. And that was it, though. I was hoping there'd be big
out of his neck.
Yeah, I was hoping there'd be some big like brutal moment at the end.
Something.
No, like he would like smash the bottle all the way into his throat or something, like something brutal. But they just left it with like him dancing with him.
Yeah,
and it's like okay.
The X-rays are pretty. X-rays are pretty brutal.
Yeah,
and they surprised me because I'm not used to them popping up just when you randomly do something cool. Yeah.
So that was cool. I like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's all I really have to say about it.
Yeah.
It's
I liked it.
I'd give it a high marks, 7.5 ish.
7.
I give it a too soon to tell out of 10, but I really liked it, and I'm not going to let my personal biases affect my score.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I am.
You
JPEG
should.
Mafia and Don McClendon really love these games, so for them, I'm going to give it high marks out of 10.
Yeah,
High marks.
Oh, we didn't dive into the loot grind aspect of it.
Good.
But if it's anything like Injustice 2, it'll be fun, if not a little excessive.
Yeah. So we try to do the easy fatalities, but you need easy fatality tokens to use them.
Which I think they had in 10. I think it was like
Probably.
that as well.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
So
and that's something you can buy from the store.
But there's the fatality we did was actually really simple once we got it. Like
Yeah.
I think it's all about not how fast you're doing it. I could be completely wrong, but just like putting it, like making sure the inputs go in and then doing
I
it.
think I was too close when I did.
Yeah, probably because I did it
so.
from like midway.
Yeah.
Which
even though it
says
said close.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
I like it.
It's cool.
Yeah.
Might kind of inspiring me to re-pick up Injustice, because that's the one that I have.
Man, if you get into Injustice, it's going to be the new thing.
Yeah, y'all can play against each other.
Yes.
I'll
get back into it if you do, because I haven't played for a few months, but
I just play Aquaman, and I just trident the fuck
I'll
out of
teach
people.
you the new characters. I need someone that'll play with me.
Yeah,
Everyone won't.
I just get
Bailey
bored of
will.
it. I'll play it, but I just get bored of it. Yeah. I just like the creativity
I just have so
in
much
Smash.
love for those characters. Like, I'm big into the DC comics.
Yeah, I never really was. Maybe if they had a Marvel game, I'd be more into it. But
they're actually trying
Well,
to
Capcom
acquire the
versus
rights
Marvel.
to that. They're trying to do Marvel versus DC. NetherRealm is.
That would be
They've
That
been
would be
talking to
so
Disney about it.
tight.
that would be dope.
Yeah.
I'd be so down to play that game.
The game would be insane. Deadshot versus Deadpool?
Stroke.
Deathstroke versus Deadpool.
Yeah.
I would definitely main Wolverine. Probably, yeah. Wolverine would be sick in a Mortal
back in it.
Kombat-esque game.
Disney owns him again.
Yeah.
Dang, that's awesome.
I'm down to see what they do for his movies.
I already said, I tweeted on our account who I would cast.
I don't know who I'd cast.
Did you see Ocean's 11?
Yes.
You remember the Mormon twins?
Oh, wait, we talked about this already.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do remember.
I would cast the scruffier looking Mormon twin, the one who isn't Casey Affleck.
Okay.
Okay.
I can't remember his name. But he's he's more comic accurate. He's little and he's stocky.
Wolverine needs to be small. For
Yeah.
sure.
Because Wolverines are small.
And
they take
in
7
the
or
comic,
8 arrows
in the
to
comic,
kill.
he's like what, like 5'5" or some shit.
Yeah.
Like he's tiny.
He's got a complex.
He's not
about
Hugh
it.
Jackman. Like as awesome as Hugh Jackman was as Wolverine, I'd like to see somebody smaller.
Have you seen the video of Hugh Jackman walking down the red carpet and the interviewer asks him like, "Hey, are you excited about the movie?" And he's like, he points him out, and it was one of his students when he was a PE teacher.
Yes,
And he's
I've
like,
seen
"How's
that.
your physical fitness going? I care very much. It's good to see you again."
That's
yeah.
such a good
That's
video.
crazy. What? I'm gonna have to look that up.
It's
That's
really
funny.
good.
That's crazy. I like Hugh Jackman. He's funny.
He seems wholesome as fuck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he does.
I like that.
Yeah, it's really funny. He's like, before he answers the question, he's like, wait.
He's like, I'm definitely going to answer, but I need to point out.
He's like, you were my student.
That's
wholesome guy.
Crazy. That's really funny.
I think you just have to be like a good person to work for Disney.
I wonder if the guy, like, I'm sure the guy
Disney
knew that used to be his PE teacher.
Yeah, the guy knew for sure, but I bet
maybe he wasn't going to bring it up. He's like, he probably doesn't remember me.
Yeah.
And then when he did, he probably was like, whoa. Like,
whenever
what the
you're
fuck?
a teacher, you teach a lot of fucking students. Like, the fact that he remembered that guy specifically.
I've had professors who I'm currently in their class, and they don't remember
me.
you. Yeah.
The reason for that, for me,
Which,
is
to be fair, I make an effort to sit in the back and not be memorable in case I'm ever absent.
I make an effort to never go to class, and it's really
to
awkward.
never go to class. The effort put into that.
It's really awkward leaving campus, and I always run into my sports psychology professor, which he was the kind of professor at the beginning of the semester was like, if you don't attend class, you're going to fail. And I didn't attend class, and I passed, and I see him like on a daily basis, and I'm just man. Fuck you, and fuck your... Okay, that's mean. I love you, sports psychology professor, whatever your name is.
Yes. Doctor, maybe something. Probably not. Sports psychology.
Hugh Jackman.
Hugh Jackman.
Huge Ackman.
I remember him because he has these extremely gaudy ties. He wears a new tie every day, and he's got like an Iron Man one, and he's got like a shit ton of other ones that he wears every single day. And I see him walking.
That's a lot of ties.
Yeah.
You have to maintain, like, a lot of ties.
I feel like after a while, he can recycle, though. Like, go back. Like, he's like, it's been 365 days.
You have to own
I can
at least 365
start back over.
ties.
He can recycle them, but it doesn't change the fact that they're all gaudy as fuck.
Yeah.
Drops the mic. I gotta go pee.
Okay. But yeah, actually, in my class this semester, I show up, but I never listen. I was on my computer the whole time. I think I told this story last week. So I didn't listen the whole time, and I went home, and then the next class, I came back, and I scanned in, because we have that kind of attendance where you have to scan a card.
Yeah.
Scanned in, and I go to the door, and there's no one in the room, and it's an amphitheater. It's just totally empty. And so I check my email, my class email, and it's like, as per our discussion during the last class, there will not be any class today.
Yeah.
It's like, oh man, I should have listened. I woke up and came out here. It's all uphill walking to class.
I'm like, fuck. It's only downhill from here.
Oh,
literally.
Man. I'm a bad student.
That's okay. At least y'all are going to school.
Yeah.
Kind of. Because I'm not in debt, but...
Yeah. And that's what... these days it probably won't even add up to anything by the end, but...
It should. It will. Bro. He's like, bro, you... Fuck off, this is my chair.
He actually, he sits in that chair out there all the time.
So, Josh, what did you think of Mortal Kombat 11?
He told us before he left, which I'm going to have to, cut that and move it to after the break or something.
That'll be fine. Do you have anything else you want to talk about?
No.
Persona 5.
But we're in a good spot to hit AR points and wrap up.
I have AR.
Do you have a minute?
Kind of, yeah.
Okay, go for it.
Well, for the minute, then we'll talk about... I've been watching Bungo Stray Dogs over again with my girlfriend. Yes, I have a girlfriend. I know.
Oh.
Pretty crazy.
We get it, baby.
But I watched it in English this time, and the English voice actors are really good, which has got me wanting to watch anime in... I always kind of have wanted to, but in Japanese and then English. And just to see the differences... a lot of English animes, the English voice actors will throw in jokes that are more personable to the English language, obviously. So
Trump jokes.
They're a lot they're a lot funnier to me when I'm watching them in English because they'll relate it more to us, but it's been really good. We just finished the second season. The third season just started, so now we get to move on to that in Japanese. Because the English one, probably won't come out for another year or something. I don't know.
Weird. Isn't there a company whose whole thing is they do it
Funimation,
like,
yeah.
immediately?
Yeah, they might. We'll see if they start to catch up with it. But with this one in particular, it's not like one of the big animes that everybody's super hyped about.
Yeah.
They also just started doing season 2 of One Punch Man is back. I only watched the first episode. I'm behind on 2 episodes. But it's really funny. They have new animators, which everybody was really upset about, and you can see the difference, but it's not bad. It's not that bad. The old one, the first season is much better animated, I think, but I think the second season will be fine. It'll be fine, you know.
I mean, yeah, it'll all be fine.
But yeah, that's all I've been doing with anime, really, because I'll roll right into my AR points. I've been watching Game of Thrones.
Ooh.
Yes,
I still haven't seen it.
Wait, I've never heard of that. Can you explain?
I'm almost
What's
done
it
with the
about?
second season. We already talked about Game of Thrones last fucking episode, but
If it was a Pornhub category, which one would it be?
Game of Bones. I think that's a real thing. I'm pretty sure I've seen
I'm
that.
sure it is,
I'm
but it's
pretty
not
sure
like
I've
you
seen that.
need it with that show.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of sex, a lot of nudity, but the story itself has got me hooked. Like, I like it a lot. That might just be me.
Oh, this is going to be a segue into something not AR points related, but you know Arya Stark, right? Did you hear about what happened on the last episode?
She had a sex scene.
Yo!
Did you see her tweet? I think this is the
Yeah.
actress who plays her.
Macy Williams.
Yeah, she tweeted, and she's like, y'all thought that was awkward for you. My whole family probably watched that.
No, yeah, she's like, it was so funny. Okay, me? I think Macy Williams is so hot, so...
She's pretty
Which
cute.
one is she?
She's
She got a
Arya.
big
seen the
old
show.
head.
That's okay.
She got a big old head.
Okay.
The one
She's
with
cute as
many
fuck, though.
faces, but they used a body double for her sex scene.
Did they really?
Yeah.
Damn, okay.
So, kind of disappointment for me. Back to AR points.
Because their sex scenes aren't really like all the sex scenes in Game of Thrones is just like softcore. Like, you don't ever see penetration or anything.
Well, they can't do that.
How old is she?
Well, no, I mean,
Now she's
not
old
because
of
of
age,
that.
but whenever the show started 10 years
Because
ago...
of the FCC.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm pretty sure.
I don't know.
I think
don't
it
know
has to be
anything about it.
reclassified and re-rated.
Oh,
as
that's
soon
what
as
you mean.
that
Yeah,
happens.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, I was just wondering why she had a body double.
Probably
Just 'cause she didn't want
wanted
to.
Because there was no nudity in her contract.
Oh, okay, cool.
She was a minor when she filled out that contract, right?
It was 10 years ago now. So
Yeah, so she was.
she's
I think she
Minors-
was, what, like
Minors in
13?
film have
Yeah.
to deal
She's
with
got to be
stuff
23 now.
that I wouldn't imagine. Like the
Or
guy
maybe
that...
younger. Maybe younger. No, she was 13.
she's like my age.
Yeah,
exactly.
she's got to be like 23.
What's the name of the guy that played McLovin?
Yeah, I don't know his name. But I know what you're talking about.
He had the sex scene in that movie.
Yeah.
And his parents had to be there in a supervisory role because he was 17.
His name is Jonathan McLovin.
Yes, you're correct. That was it. Also, Mila Kunis lied to be on that 70s show. She was 14 and she said she was 18.
Yep,
Damn.
And they cast
Yep.
her, yeah.
I didn't know that.
I remember that.
That's crazy. But yeah, I've been watching Game of Thrones. I'm probably going to try to catch up before the grand finale, which I think is very possible at this point because I've finished the first season in one day. That's 10-hour-long episodes. So 10 hours of
Honestly-
my day went to Game of Thrones.
The
I
first
have
season.
some flight time coming up. I might.
It's a good watch for
I
sure.
need to watch Westworld season 2 though. I haven't done that yet.
I haven't watched any of Westworld, and I'm
I'd
scared
say
too because I know I'll like it.
gotta watch Westworld.
I know I'll like it.
It's so good.
It's
I
so
never
good.
wanted to see Thandie Newton naked, but other than that, it's a great show.
Yeah, I would say I've been holding off on Westworld just because I feel like in a couple of seasons that's going to be the new Game of Thrones.
That's why they launched it. It's supposed to be the new flagship show.
yeah,
when Game of
and
Thrones
I feel like
ends.
it's
Yeah,
going to
I'll check
achieve
it out.
that after the first 2 seasons.
So I think I haven't seen season 2. I know season 2. I know where it starts based on where season 1 ended.
Mhm.
I've heard season 3 is supposed to be a Japanese theme because I
I
know
thought that was season 2.
I don't think
No.
season 2 does it yet.
Oh, okay, season
So
3 then?
season
That's
3,
what I
they're
heard
supposed
with, like,
to be moving
samurais
to
and stuff.
a samurai-themed park.
That
That's
Yeah.
cool.
sounds insane. Did you guys know
I'd be
that
so stoked for
Westworld
that.
was like a movie back in like the 60s?
Yeah, it was a
I did
book
not know
before
that.
that. I think the movie came out in the 80s. The book
Did you
came
know
out
Game
in
of
the
Thrones
60s.
was a book?
crazy. I actually just got the audiobook for the first one. I read the first one by myself in high school, but I just got the audiobook.
Songs of Fire and Ice?
Yeah.
Nice. I might have to check out the books, too,
I
because
haven't
I've only heard
read
good things about
a
them.
book in a long time. I started Harry
Audible.
Potter a while back, but
Harry Potter's good.
I want to read Westworld. You know who wrote it? Was the guy that wrote Jurassic Park.
Yes, I did know that.
Yeah.
Michael Crichton.
I say Crichton. I'm pretty
I
sure.
say Crichton because I know it's wrong.
It could be. I don't know.
Crichton.
But yeah.
Crichton.
He's he likes to write books about theme parks.
Yeah.
But that was my AR points. I just watched Game of Thrones.
Cool.
I watched some Bungo Stray Dogs.
If you,
I did me and Matt
7,
where I
6.
kind of worked on a song with Matt. I just did a guitar part, so it's pretty fun because I'm trying to get back into guitar as well.
Me too. I'm thinking, because I'm starting this full-time job, I'm thinking I'm going to buy a new electric because I have an acoustic at home, but I don't want to. It's my favorite guitar.
Yeah.
And I never want to take it to any of my apartments because I'm always scared it's going to break.
Yeah.
So it's in my childhood room.
Then you never get to play it.
Yeah.
That's sad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always play my acoustic. I just got my electric back because I left it at a buddy Ray's house. And when I brought it back home, it had some old strings on it. And my roommate actually just like took it, restrung it, bought new strings for me and everything. And was like, there you go. Because we were fucking around with it over there. So you can have some new strings. So it's like, awesome. Thank you.
Cool.
But yeah, that's all I got.
I'll go 6.
Okay.
But I've never seen the show, so.
It's pretty good. I like it. That's all I can say about it is it's good.
Yeah, I'm going to stick with like the 5-6 range just because I've kept current with Game of Thrones the past couple of years and I do not care anymore.
Yeah.
Like I've been invested for so long that I just want it to be over.
It's going to be. It'll be. This is the last season, so.
I just don't have any like wants for this last season. I don't have any, like, I don't care who lives or who dies. I just want to stop watching fucking Game of Thrones.
Yeah, I mean, you're almost there, bro. So,
Almost.
all right, what do y'all got?
You want to go?
Yeah, let's see.
Persona
This week.
5.
Nah, I'm not going to talk
You
about
been playing
Persona
any
5
new games?
because that was today. I got to the last boss on Sekiro this week,
Nice.
and the whole reason that I did that was so that I could buy Days Gone, which I decided not to buy. But I got to the very last boss of Sekiro. I posted a video about it on my Twitter. It got 1 like. So
I didn't see
shout
the
out-
video.
I need to. Do we follow you as like the channels page?
I do not know.
Because I need to do that. That's the one I'm usually on.
Was it on your alt account or no?
I've been using both of my Twitter
I
accounts.
know, it's fucking throwing me off. You can just use one.
Well, one of them has 8 followers. The other one has 100. So like when I posted that Sekiro video, I was like, well, I'm going to post it to the 100 follower account. Hopefully somebody will see it and like it. It was the
Please retweet.
corrupted monk fight. Super sick. I made a lot of rookie ass mistakes because I'm kind of rusty. I haven't played the past couple of
Wow.
weeks. And
I just found out I have equal followers as I am following people.
dude, that's the goal.
69.
241 followers, 241 following.
Damn.
That's
so, yeah,
really
I play
weird.
Sekiro. That's all I
really
got. I
odd.
got Sekiro.
Sekiro.
Nice.
All right, I'll give that a. I don't know, 4
4.
because you did that.
Yeah, 4.
Yeah, cool. Thanks. I'll give myself
okay.
an 8.
Cool.
I think it's funny because on your main account, you have had the picture of Ryuji on your as your profile picture, and now you finally played Persona 5.
Yeah, I've had that profile picture with no knowledge of who
Just
that
because
guy
I was like, this guy kind of reminds me of you because he has blonde hair, and then you put him on there. That's funny.
All right, Tanner.
4. Okay. Let me think.
Hey, I found your
Oh,
video.
I started playing.
Jesus Christ, I'm so sorry.
No, it's cool. I started playing Enter the Gungeon after I went to visit Norman to talk about the podcast we're gonna be doing, and he was playing it. So I was like, oh, I gotta try that.
Yeah, the game looks pretty cool.
It's fun. Really frustrating. I still haven't beaten the first boss, and it's a roguelike, so I've made no progress because there is no progress to make because you lose everything every time you die.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like Binding of Isaac. Huh?
Yeah, a lot like that.
Okay.
Everything's gun themed, so like all the bad guys are bullets with guns. There's a ton of different guns, like hundreds, and they all reference different games. So like one of the characters is basically Master Chief. He's the one I've been using, And
Do they call him Master Keef, dude? And does he smoke hella weed?
that's that other game we were playing on Switch.
Oh, yeah.
No, it's really fun. It's a bullet hell, which I don't generally like. I haven't liked a bullet hell game since 1942, the arcade game. I think was the last one.
Galactica or Galaga or whatever the fuck it's called.
Basically. No, not the year. Like, the game is called 1942.
Oh.
I wasn't playing the game in
I was
1942.
I thought you were talking about that's when it was made. I was like, damn.
No. It's based on... It's World War II airplanes and stuff. I really like it. I'm not good at it at all. I'm really enjoying it. I finally drank the Kool-Aid and started watching the slow-mo guys on YouTube. I have been avoiding it on principle for years at this point.
Yeah.
And I love it. I'm hooked. I binged probably half their channel.
They're pretty cool. I've watched a few of their videos.
It's addicting. 4K paint splashing in slow motion. I don't know why we don't use that to demo TVs at any of the places I've worked at that sell TVs. It's even on the TV in the living room, which I think might have been made in 1942. Even on that TV out there, like, it looks incredible. And just, they did one with a 9,000-pound wrecking ball where they just dropped it on a car in slow motion.
Jesus.
Just beautiful footage.
Yeah.
Highly recommend. So I've been watching them and a channel called Smarter Every Day, which is this guy who does knowledge stuff.
Nice.
Knowledge.
Ty Lopez.
No, he just does like one of the episodes I was watching, he was like, I saw someone shoot a bow, and I was wondering, how come the arrow bends like that? And then he's like, well, here's everything I know about quantum physics. And he's like doing it in a shed in what I can only assume is Arkansas. It's like, it's just, he's really knowledgeable about it, though.
That's cool.
So, yeah, it's really fun to
Sounds
watch.
Interesting. I might have to check that out.
I give that a strong 7 to a light 8 if you're done there.
Okay, yeah, I'll call that done. I don't think I had anything
Give
else.
you a 6.
I don't know. Trying to buy luggage? Have you ever tried to buy luggage? It's the first time in my life I've needed luggage, really.
Like a suitcase?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've done that before.
I have a bag that gets me by on most things.
Oh, no, but you need a suitcase.
Yeah, I need a suitcase.
But you don't have any suits. So where
I
does
do
this...
have suits.
Oh, then you can put all of them in there. All right. I guess that's it.
Yeah. We should have done plugs up front.
Yeah. You can follow me at Baymo_SSB on Twitter and Instagram. I am only on those two things right now. I want to get a capture card. I've been saying this for every episode, I think. I want to get a capture card. I want to start streaming Smash Bros. I've been playing a lot of Final Fantasy 14, so I can start streaming that. But that's still at twitch.tv/Mochido. Probably going to change that soon to Baymo as well. But yeah, I need to start streaming again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll be fun.
I'll wait for that Persona 5 to come out on Switch, and then I'll stream that.
That'll be good.
Yeah, I'm thinking about streaming Persona 5.
You should do it.
Follow me at EB, like EB Games, Matt Murdoch.
We're not
Twitter,
an Australian podcast. No one knows what EB Games is anymore.
Or at Alt Murdoch on Twitter.
Why do you have two Twitters?
I want to see which one gets better.
It's a theory. It's a fucking.
You're gonna see which one both of our listeners subscribe to.
Yeah,
it's an experiment just to see which one does better in the long run.
If my one with more followers sticks with it, that's where I'm going to post my videos because I've got a song in the works and a few videos.
You should do one with like that's actually you, and then one that tweets like far right propaganda, and one that does far left propaganda.
They both
and just
tweet
see
far
which
right
one.
propaganda.
Oh man. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at basically Channel 3 Pod is what I'm doing. I have my own. I'm still Tanner on Twitter. I don't remember Instagram. But Channel 3 Pod is the accounts I'm usually using, so you can find me there.
Cool.
Email us at channel3pod@gmail.com. That's our third email address.
You can tweet at us for any ideas you have or anything also, which would be cool if anybody did that.
Yeah.
Just like what we should talk about, if you have any questions, we can maybe do a Q&A at some point.
Or just say hey.
Or just say hi, yeah.
Yeah, we always appreciate that.
We have a Discord.
Oh, yeah, we have the Discord. Patreon patrons get $1 for text access, $5 for voice access. Need to be a little more active on there. Let's be
Yeah.
But
We
I
have
do,
a
I do
Discord?
make an effort. Huh?
We have a Discord?
Yeah, I'll add you after this.
Yeah, let me hit that up.
Catch us on Patreon. Speaking of, patreon.com/channel3pod.
We're trying to make some
And-
money out here.
Keep your eyes open. We are expanding to a, what would you call it?
I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about.
I guess a network. Channel 3.
Oh, yeah, we're
Media.
kind of making a whole network out of this. We already
So-
kind of talked about it last episode.
Yeah. Mainly in the beginning, which with no context. And it jumped in the middle of that conversation.
Oh, okay. So we're going to put, like, it'll be the Channel 3 podcast. And then we're going to have some...
The Positively Negative podcast will be on there.
Oh, are we sticking to that name?
Yes.
We're sticking to that name. I decided right
All
now.
right.
Cool.
So there's that one. And then Norman, friend of the show, and I are going to be starting up another podcast as well with probably a third person yet to be named.
Yeah.
And it's going to be different subject matter. It's not just going to be more
I want to
versions
guest
of
on
this.
that one for sure.
Definitely.
I just don't want to
be
be
fun.
committed to 3
Yeah.
podcasts.
that's fair. And so that's all going to be aggregated on one website. You'll be able to click all the links. We don't have the website launched just yet because we don't have the shows launched just yet.
I would totally commit to 3 podcasts if we were making money off of these and I didn't have to worry about a job. Yes, I would do that. And I make
I think
a
we
ton
all
of video
would.
content.
I do 50 podcasts.
It's just too much to juggle with work and
Yeah.
everything else, like social life.
And this cat,
That cat, this dog, all that.
Miley Cyrus looking cat,
What? But yeah.
is a wrecking ball.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
layers.
This fucking ratty looking dog. No, I'm just kidding. I'm
Hey.
joking. He's cute.
He's the best dog.
All right.
Bless
yeah,
your face.
that's pretty much it, though.
Yeah, definitely. All these episodes are going up on YouTube. If you want to see more video content, definitely let us know. Email, tweet,
Yeah,
the Patreon as
I
well.
think summer's going to be a good time for
Summer's
video
going to be
content.
great for video content. I really want to get into that. It's been harder to push other members of the team into
I
that,
will
but not you.
hopefully be getting my single out soon. Like, I hate to say it, but it's a matter of getting the producer to do it now. Because I have the verse written out for the last verse, and I've been trying to get him to do it, and I mean, he's always busy too, so there's that. But yeah, hopefully I'll have that out soon. I was hoping before my birthday, but that's obviously has not happened. So hopefully I want to say by the end of next month. I think it'll be before that. It'll be in next month sometime. So hopefully
Cool.
I'll have my single
Look
out
out
for
for
my
that.
meme rap.
Meme rap indeed.
Yeah, no, Jamie.
I do have a raw,
quite upset.
raw sample.
Yeah, we still have that.
But yeah, that was it. I guess.
Cool. Later.
We'll see you next time.
See you later, nerds.